Hello world! This app is designed to raise the digital profile of the company Diva and showcase its most recent developments. This company primarily produces free-to-use and cheap FX plugins such as reverb, delay and metering. Their target audience is 20 to 30-year-olds who have an interest in audio production. They are an in-touch, well-known brand that is recognized for its simple but effective UI. Because of the recent production of their new visual meter, this app is a prototype of the plugin which offers a new and fun way to view audio metering. There is a button to start and enter the app. It also allows for the user to choose a file from their computer and watch the 3D model meter the track from the amplitude. Like the company Avid, I chose a purple styling for the start button that also changes colour upon hovering over it with the mouse. The font style is from Adobe Fonts. I chose these designs because it demonstrates the more adult nature of the company rather than using more immature stylings such as bright colours and multiple stimuli. The background music was composed by me and has a slightly comical element based on the comedy sketch Falkenhoof by comedian Limmy. This was done to relate to 20 to 30-year-olds as Limmy now streams on Twitch, of which 70% of its viewers are between 18 and 34 years old. Additionally, Limmy also moonlights in music production, which increases relatability to the target demographic. The initial design was to develop a complex visual meter based on CubeWave by Ion Drimber Philo that instead of having user inputted amplitude, it would meter a user selected file and that would then cause waves of cubes. The process of sourcing external code, formatting it to my known framework and understanding other people's code proved too difficult, so I decided to base my visualizer on the dancing robot exercise. Here I replaced the robot with a 3D model found on Sketchfab, Quantum Cube, and adjusted camera position and scene lighting to best accentuate the model. The final product is simple and easy to use with a pleasing visual effect, much like the chosen company. Although I think the piece works well with my chosen company, it would have been better to gain a deeper understanding of Three.js to allow for more complex coding. More inspiration could have been implemented had I the knowledge of how to apply it to my own frameworks. For example, rather than downloading a 3D model off the internet, I could have created it myself. This would have meant a better resolution and perhaps more interaction with the model itself, generating more user experience and better highlighting the company's person-focused aspects. In the future, I shall use W3 Schools and Code Academy to better understand HTML and Three.js. I was pleased with the styling of my product and the elements of comedy which made it fun to do. Learning about different CSS styles and how to implement them was something I found very interesting. Perhaps in the future, applying this approach of finding the fun in learning Three.js will lead to a more developed code and therefore a better output. Furthermore, my project only included one user input, which left it lacking user experience. It would have been more interesting for the user had there been alternative sources of input, such as microphone and mouse. The design for CubeWave includes 4 separate user inputs, as well as orbit controls which would have enhanced the user experience of my project massively. Similarly, the music visualizer with Three.js includes planar scenery that makes the app look more appealing. In the future, I will attempt to include these features by learning how to code and tailor them to any future projects. Thank you for listening and goodbye.